Welcome to the list of the fastest SUVs in the world. Now, if you thought SUVs were just for middle-aged dads who wear sunglasses to pick up their kids from school, prepare to be blown away. Because the machines we're about to discuss aren't lazy camels on the highway. They're roaring monsters with enough power to melt the pavement. And to kick off this list, of course, is none other than number 11, Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat, the muscle monster on four wheels. Imagine taking a Dodge Challenger Hellcat, a speed demon that can burn up tires with just a press of the accelerator, and stuffing it into a family SUV. That's exactly what Dodge did with the Durango SRT Hellcat, and the result is an SUV that can take down supercars in a straight line. Under the hood is a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 that produces 710 horsepower. That means you can take the family to school in the morning and hit the track in the afternoon without having to change cars. Top speed, 180 miles per hour. Acceleration, 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. Quicker than some Porsches. And the starting price? $110,000, or half the price of a Ferrari, but almost as fast. So what's the downside? Well, other than the fact that it'll cost you a mortgage just to fill up, there's nothing to complain about. This car guzzles gas like a thirsty elephant, but you get one of the craziest SUVs on the planet. So if you want a car that can scare supercar drivers on the freeway while still having room for your wife, kids, dog, and a full-size jazz drum set, the Durango SRT Hellcat is the perfect choice. Next on the list, a German SUV with the luxury of a 5-star hotel, but enough speed to make you scream when you hit the gas. Number 10, BMW X6M competition, when SUVs and sports cars meet, but no one knows why. If you ever thought an SUV shouldn't look like a coupe, then welcome to the BMW X6M competition, a machine that BMW decided to create just because they could. And strangely enough, it not only works, it works really well. Underneath the rugged exterior is a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 that produces 600 horsepower. That means that even though you're sitting in a big SUV, it can still go faster than the sports cars you've always dreamed of owning. It accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds, enough to make anyone who's not used to speed stop. Inside, BMW has stuffed it with every luxury imaginable. Premium leather, shiny digital screens, and a plethora of buttons that make you feel like you're driving a spaceship instead of an SUV. The price? $150,000, or the price of a small apartment, depending on where you live. But if you want an SUV that's fast, powerful, and bold enough to make your neighbors jealous, the BMW X6M competition is for you. Number 9, Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. When SUVs become off-road monsters, SUVs are often known for their comfort, spaciousness, and off-road capabilities. But the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk has a different goal: to be a straight-line speed monster. And as expected, it does it well. Under the hood is a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 lifted straight from the Dodge Challenger Hellcat, the legendary American muscle car. The result? A full-size SUV with 707 horsepower that can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. That's right, a Jeep, which was once known for crawling through dirt roads, can now take down supercars on the highway. But the coolest thing about the Trackhawk isn't just its speed. It also comes with a terrifying sound, a supercharged roar that will turn heads. And if you plan on keeping your tank full, good luck, because this SUV guzzles gas like a leaky spaceship. Starting at $110,000, this isn't a sleek luxury SUV with a leather interior and fancy tech. It's wild, aggressive, and fiery, true to the American muscle car spirit. If you want an SUV that doesn't care about refinement but will make you laugh every time you hit the gas, the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk is perfect. It's not the ideal car to take your kids to school every morning, but if you do, I guarantee they'll arrive with a smile wider than this Jeep's grill. Number 8, Maserati Levante Trofeo, when luxury meets speed. If you thought Maserati only made luxury sports cars with a distinctive exhaust note, then meet the Levante Trofeo, an SUV with a distinctly Italian flair, with performance that would put many supercars to shame. Under the hood is a twin-turbo V8 engine that produces 590 horsepower, allowing the SUV to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. With a top speed of 187 miles per hour, the Levante Trofeo is one of the fastest SUVs you can buy, and it's no surprise that Ferrari had a hand in developing it. That's right. Ferrari, the company known for its million-dollar supercars, is helping build an SUV. But speed isn't everything. The Levante Trofeo is a quintessential Italian style, with elegant yet powerful design lines. Inside, the car is a lavish space with premium leather, real wood, and luxurious metal details. You'll feel the difference as soon as you step in. This is not just a fast SUV, but one that delivers an emotional driving experience. There's one small problem though. The starting price? $180,000. And for that price, you could buy a faster Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT or even a Lamborghini Urus. But if you want an SUV with Italian style, Ferrari power, and a sound that gives you goosebumps every time you hit the gas, the Levante Trofeo is the answer. Just one caveat, you'll probably forget you're driving an SUV, and that might lead to a speeding ticket or two. But let's face it, if you buy this car, you don't really care. Number 7. Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT, when SUVs are faster than sports cars. If you thought an SUV couldn't beat a sports car on the track, the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT is here to prove you wrong. Tuned to perfection by Porsche, this SUV is not only powerful, but it's also incredibly fast, enough to make sports car owners blush in the rearview mirror. Under the hood is a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that produces 631 horsepower. That means the Cayenne Turbo GT can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds, which is almost as fast as a Lamborghini Huracan. If that's not impressive enough, consider that this SUV can reach a top speed of 190 miles per hour, which is faster than some older Ferrari supercars. But speed isn't the only thing that makes the Cayenne Turbo GT special. Porsche has equipped it with a suspension tuned to grip like a race car, along with an 8-speed automatic transmission that responds incredibly quickly. That means whether you're on the freeway or cornering at high speeds, the Cayenne Turbo GT feels surprisingly precise and smooth. Inside, you won't be disappointed. The interior is luxurious yet sporty, with premium Alcantara seats, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, and a host of modern technology. Digital displays, a top-notch sound system, and a driver-focused design make the Cayenne Turbo GT not only a fast SUV, but also a great driving experience. And the price? $200,000. That's expensive, but remember, you're buying an SUV that can beat sports cars on the track, while still having enough room for the whole family. If you're looking for an SUV that's luxurious, lightning fast, and capable of everyday use, the Cayenne Turbo GT is the perfect choice. And next, another German SUV that looks deceptively docile, but packs a punch on par with a Lamborghini. Number 6. Audi RS-Q8, Lamborghini Urus Undercover. If you look at the Audi RS-Q8, you might think it's a luxurious, quiet, and refined SUV. But don't let its looks fool you. Beneath its elegant exterior lies a nearly identical powertrain to the Lamborghini Urus, making the RS-Q8 a well-disguised performance beast. Under the hood, the Audi RS-Q8 packs a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 that produces 591 horsepower, enough to propel the SUV from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, quicker than many supercar coupes. But what really makes it special is its handling. Audi's renowned Quattro all-wheel drive system gives the RS-Q8 incredible grip, even at high speeds, while the air suspension system makes it versatile enough to handle anything from the street to the track. Another interesting point, the RS-Q8 has a top speed of 155 miles per hour by default, but if you opt for the dynamic package, that number increases to 190 miles per hour, on par with a Lamborghini Urus, but for just $140,000. Inside, the RS-Q8 doesn't disappoint, with an incredibly luxurious and technologically advanced interior. The virtual cockpit digital instrument panel, crisp dual touchscreens, and premium leather sports seats give the cabin a modern feel while still being comfortable for long trips. So why would you buy the RS-Q8 instead of the Lamborghini Urus? It's simple. It has the same performance, but with less ostentation, it's significantly cheaper. And most importantly, you won't get stared at every red light. If you want an SUV that can challenge the Urus but looks like a family car, the Audi RS-Q8 is the perfect choice. And next, an SUV that's so luxurious yet so fast you'll fly past the speed limit before you know it. Number 5. Bentley Bentayga Speed. When luxury meets speed. Bentley has always been known for its luxury cars, but with the Bentayga Speed, they have proven that a luxury SUV can be incredibly fast. This is not just a car for successful businessmen, but also a speed monster hidden under the premium leather and shiny walnut wood. Under the hood, the Bentayga Speed is equipped with a 6.0-liter twin-turbocharged W12 engine, producing 626 horsepower. This helps the nearly 2.5-ton SUV accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds and reach a top speed of 190 miles per hour. Yes, you are sitting in a luxury car that can still go faster than the old Porsche 911. But speed is not everything. Bentley has equipped the Bentayga Speed with a lavish interior, with handcrafted leather seats, real wood panels, and shiny metal. As soon as you step inside, you feel like you're in a VIP suite at a 5-star hotel, not a performance SUV. The air suspension is silky smooth, giving the Bentayga Speed a smooth ride on any road, but also sporty enough when you want to step on the gas. The precise steering and excellent sound insulation make this SUV the perfect blend of performance and luxury. The price? $320,000. That's almost twice as much as an Audi RS Q8. But you're not just paying for speed, you're paying for class and attention to detail. If you want an SUV that can take you to a high-end event in a suit, but is still fast enough to outpace sports cars on the highway, the Bentley Bentayga Speed is for you. And next, a wild, characterful, Italian-inspired SUV that's so fast you won't believe you're driving an SUV. Number 4. Lamborghini Urus. When a supercar decides to become an SUV, Lamborghini has always been known for its powerful and aggressive supercars. But when they decided to enter the SUV segment, the result was the Lamborghini Urus, an SUV with the soul of a supercar, but capable of taking the whole family for a weekend getaway. Under the hood, the Urus is powered by a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that produces 657 horsepower. This allows it to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds, on par with many supercars. But the most impressive thing is its top speed of 193 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest SUVs in the world. However, Lamborghini didn't just make a fast SUV. They made sure the Urus still carried the brand's wild spirit, with a bold, edgy design and a powerful roar. Whether you like it or not, when the Urus hits the road, all eyes are on it. Inside, the Urus combines luxury with sportiness. The interior is covered in premium Alcantara, with a center console that looks like the cockpit of a fighter jet, and a host of advanced technology. You get dual infotainment screens, digital gauges, and a whole host of driving modes from Strada, Street to Corsa, Track, allowing the Urus to adapt to any conditions. Starting price? $270,000. Not cheap, but it's the most practical Lamborghini ever. If you've ever dreamed of owning an Italian supercar but still need something to take your kids to school, the Urus is the perfect choice. And next up, an SUV from Aston Martin, with a monstrous amount of power and an interior that makes you feel like you're sitting in an exclusive club. Number 3. Aston Martin DBX 707, when SUVs have the soul of a racing car. Aston Martin, the brand known for its luxury 007 cars, decided to join the high-performance SUV race with the DBX 707. And the result is an SUV that is not only powerful, but also possesses British style and class. Under the hood, the DBX 707 is powered by a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 that produces 697 horsepower. This allows it to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds and reach a top speed of 193 miles per hour, a staggering figure for an SUV. But speed isn't the only thing that sets the DBX 707 apart. Aston Martin has tweaked the steering, suspension, and 9-speed automatic transmission to make the SUV not only fast in a straight line, but also incredibly agile in the corners. If you thought an SUV couldn't deliver the sporty driving feel of an Aston Martin coupe, the DBX 707 will make you think again. On the inside, the DBX 707's interior is awash in British craftsmanship, with premium leather upholstery, polished metal accents, and a modern yet classic Aston Martin dashboard. When you get in the driver's seat, you won't feel like you're driving an SUV, but rather like you're driving a luxury sports car. At $270,000, the DBX 707 isn't cheap, but remember, it's the fastest SUV Aston Martin has ever made. If you want an SUV that's powerful, luxurious, and has the style of a British racing car, the DBX 707 is the perfect choice. And next, an SUV that we thought Ferrari would never make, but it finally arrived and blew the world away. Number 2, Ferrari Purosangue. When Ferrari decided to make an SUV just a decade ago, if you'd said Ferrari would make an SUV, you'd have been laughed at. Ferrari has repeatedly said they would never make an SUV because it goes against their philosophy. But then, they did. The result is the Ferrari Purosangue, an SUV that's not just fast, but also has the spirit of an Italian supercar. Unlike most of its turbocharged or hybrid rivals, the Purosangue sticks with a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 that produces 715 horsepower, a number that would make many supercars jealous. As a result, the SUV can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds and reach a top speed of 193 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest SUVs in the world. But Ferrari didn't just cram a V12 into an SUV chassis. They designed the Purosangue to be a true Ferrari supercar. Low center of gravity, perfect weight distribution, and most importantly, a ride that's pure Ferrari. Active suspension keeps the car stable even when you're rushing through corners at high speeds. Inside the Purosangue's interior is a mix of luxury and sportiness, with premium leather seats, crisp digital displays, and a Ferrari-esque steering wheel with controls right on it. There's no central display. That's right, Ferrari decided that if you're driving a Purosangue, you don't need a big entertainment screen, you just need to focus on speed. But prepare your wallet. The Purosangue starts at $420,000, making it the most expensive SUV on this list. But if you want an SUV with a Ferrari badge, a roaring V12, and speed that will make you jump to your feet, the Purosangue is the one. And finally, the number one spot doesn't go to a Ferrari, Lamborghini, or Aston Martin. It goes to a crazy SUV from a German tuner with speeds that will put your competition to shame. Number 1. Brabus 900 Rocket. When an SUV turns into a speed monster, there are fast SUVs, there are powerful SUVs, and then there's the Brabus 900 Rocket, a crazy machine that even the top supercars would be afraid to see on the road. Brabus took the Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S Coupe, an already powerful SUV, and pushed it to the next level. Under the hood is a twin-turbocharged 4.5-liter V8 that's been tuned to produce 900 horsepower and 920 pound-feet of torque. Huge numbers for an SUV. With that kind of power, the Brabus 900 Rocket can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds, 3.2 seconds, and reach a top speed of 205 miles per hour, making it the fastest legal SUV in the world. For comparison, many supercars can't even come close to that, and this is an SUV spacious enough to take your whole family on a road trip. But Brabus didn't stop at the engine. They upgraded the entire look of the car with an aggressive body kit, rear spoiler, fender extensions, and carbon fiber details for improved aerodynamics. The interior is equally luxurious, with premium yellow leather, custom ambient lighting, and a ton of signature Brabus details. All of this doesn't come cheap, though. The Brabus 900 Rocket starts at $700,000, which is more than most SUVs on this list. But if you want the fastest, most powerful, and most exclusive SUV, this is the one for you. And here are 11 of the fastest SUVs in the world, each with its own personality, from American muscle monsters to Italian, German, and British super SUVs. So which one impressed you the most? Would you choose a fast SUV like the Ferrari Purosangue or Lamborghini Urus? Or prefer luxury with speed like the Bentley Bentayga speed? Or are you completely conquered by the Brabus 900 Rocket, the fastest SUV in the world? Leave a comment below and let us know which SUV you would like to drive the most. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next interesting car videos. See you in the next video.